How is everybody doing? Welcome to What's Up Bull. I'm Fernando Ramirez. I've been feeling a little under the weather, but I am here ready to go. I will have somebody with me momentarily. We're going to be talking a little Joe Alt, Joey Bosa matchup, how that matchup has been so far. We'll talk about Ladd McConkey. We'll talk about some other surprising names of guys to keep an eye out for, especially with camp now going into its second week. So get ready, strap in, and let's get it.
Compas on the beat. Let's get it. Let's go.
So where's Compas?
Yeah, we are.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, all right. We got proof right there.
Some guy that seems like he's asleep. Need you to wake up, Gilbert. There's a lot of energy.
Come on, Gilbert. Let's go.
Come on. Dan and Dago is at Moe's.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I got it right.
Okay, that's it. You guys, I am done with mine, but that's couldn't get better than a 2026 6th-round pick swap for a 7th-rounder. So
Freaking love you, Chad.
Hey, dude. Cool, man.
Compas on the beat, man. Derwin James signing off, man. Watch Compas on the beat, man.
All right, everybody. Without further ado, a guy that does not let Gilberto get away without having high energy. A guy that you guys know him, you guys love him. Let's bring him in now.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm amped up. I'm ready to go. Welcome one. Welcome all to another glorious Wednesday. It is good to see you all here. How are you doing, Frown? You sound a little bit under the weather.
I am a little bit under the weather. That's why I wasn't able to go today, but
no days off, baby.
Plenty of observations the last couple of days. You were there on Saturday.
Yeah, at the Bolt.
Incognito.
I always go incognito to these things, you know. I'll tell you one thing. If anyone ever recognizes Dan and Dago, I'll get you a Compas hoodie. There you go. I'll do that one. I'll send you one. We'll do a Where's Waldo. That's actually kind of funny.
Multiple people have been asking me when you're going to show up, and I was like, he was here. They're like, are you kidding? And I'm like, yeah, he was here. So
you never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
People were asking me when you're going to show up, and I'm like, you never know when he's going to show up. But
that's actually good, though. Yeah, we'll do a Where's Waldo. We'll do that.
What did you think of the facility?
I'll tell you one thing, you know, any Charger fans in the chat, please chime in on what you think about the Bolt. You know, I think for the players, very nice. Looks beautiful. Everything else, good location. I think for the fans, it's not very good. I like where they were last year at Costa Mesa a little bit better. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of, you know, it takes you almost an hour to get in with the one choke point. 2 lines for just 2 lines for thousands of people. Obviously, the stands and everything else, a little too low, not enough stands. I mean, other than that, it looks beautiful out there. I'll tell you that. I would love to be in that building, getting that tour and just kind of working in there. But, yeah, it was beautiful. It was nice. Nice part of L.A. or El Segundo or whatever, Orange County. I don't even know where. It's in L.A. County, right? Probably.
It's El Segundo. Yeah, that's where the location is. So, and then you got to see a friend of the show before then.
Shout out Sir Jeffrey Miller. That's right. Huntington Beach. Now that's a place to be, dude. That is very nice. That is very nice out there.
Yeah,
but that was awesome. It's always good to see Jeff. We all love Jeff here on Compas on the Beat, especially on WUB. Jeffrey the Killer Miller. I forgot who came up with that nickname. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Monday was the first padded practice for the Chargers, and let's just hear what Jim Harbaugh thought of the first day of padded practice.
It was another really good day. Just a great day for football. Whether pads or no pads, I mean, I look at how much time do I have today? You know, today practice gets to be an hour and 45 minutes, and you know that's what I look forward to. It's an hour and 45 minutes of pure joy for me. I mean, the distractions of the modern world cease. I have no cell phones to answer. I just to get to go out there, sun shining, cool breeze coming in off of the ocean, and get to interact with the players, the coaches, all of us who have a love and passion for the game of football. So yeah, it's just a gift, you know. And then the excitement, the work, the challenge, you know, all energy, all goes into making it a better day.
That's a nice sweater that he had.
I was about to say, I feel like ever since he's gotten to the team, he's like, everybody needs to step up their gear making now. Make me the best gear. I gotta be, looking nice without being over the top like Neon Dion and some of these other guys. Or sorry, Coach Prime now. But
it's funny. Hilberto did take a shot at you on Compas, saying at least we don't have to talk about Shador Sanders.
No, you brought him up. Shador, you brought his ass up. It's not a Compas episode if we don't mention him. But,
exactly.
I love hearing Harbaugh speak. I don't know why. I feel like it's always interesting. Like, you'll get a chuckle here and there, some of the funny things that he says, but you just could tell the high intensity. Like, he's like, I need to get done with this media because I just want to get back to football. He's all about ball.
Yeah, no, exactly. But, all right, let's get into some of this. Obviously, you are an offensive GS, what are we doing? We're starting off like that. We're only a couple minutes in, but, so he's asking what's like more likely, QJ getting cut due to drops or what's more likely, QJ getting cut due to drops or QJ cut due to another receiver outperforming him? I think we need to wait and see. But I think we need to wait and see until preseason games happen. I think you need to wait a little bit. I mean, I understand he was up until that point, he was having some good practice.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I'm being honest. Like you
I know.
You just have to wait to see what way, because obviously they're gonna try and use them in different ways, and the guys have really talked about it, and I would just wait and see what happens with him first. Wait for a couple preseason games, and then obviously we can talk more about it. But okay,
one thing I'll say is this: the only
Brian is right. Brendan has
really.
I'll say Brendan's been having a strong camp as of right now. Yeah, he Dan, let me show you real quick.
One thing I'll say, at least with this new staff and administration, I'm not worried about them keeping first-round picks up until their fourth year or whatever, not fifth-year option, hanging on to them too long. I think they'd probably get rid of them before. Oh, damn. That was Brendan?
Yeah.
That looks nice, dude. That looks nice.
I think I have one here. You keep on talking. I think I have one of his get off. His get off was actually
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, going back to giving it time and everything else. You have to understand there's a process, right? I think he's even mentioned it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Frau, that they're going to use him in a different way. That last year they were kind of using him in a way maybe that wasn't beneficial to him, things like that. And like I said, I'm at least not worried that they're going to hang on to guys way past than when they should have. Like some of these other first round picks who didn't pan out. I don't have to mention them, but we all know who they are. But I think they're going to figure it out. Either they're going to keep him and use him in a way that's, productive or whatever, or they're just going to get rid of him. I'm not worried about him being here another 3 years if he's not producing.
Watch. So here he is right here, 82. Watch him.
Oh, nice. That looked pretty smooth. The speed also. Damn. What's up, Angel? Sorry about that. You're right. I had football stuff going on. As you know, it's not only training camp for the NFL, but it's training camp for high school all around. So my training camp is starting up tomorrow.
Yeah, some people were not happy that you missed on Monday.
I know.
There was only one person that was happy that you missed.
Yeah, because he's a scumbag and a stooge, but
everybody else was not happy. But hey, Angel, let's not think about the past. Let's think about the present. We have him now.
We're here now, baby.
So let me get your thoughts on. Let's go. Here it is. All right. So this is basically Justin Herbert running a hurry-up offense. I want you, though, to pay attention to the left side where you're going to see Joe Alt at left tackle.
Oh, they still have Pipkins at right. That's all you're at. God, he powers over those fools. Looks like the damn. Hold on. Let me go full screen so I can see this.
I can even. Oh, no, I can't.
No, that's right. I went full screen. I can see a little better. Yeah, I can see.
So
I
Joey, it's him against Joey on the left side.
Yeah. Oh, raise the roof, son of Odin. Let him know.
There's your
Look
head
at
coach.
Jim. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Can you rewind that real quick?
Yeah.
Good recovery. Good recovery. Oh, for the audio listener, it's just, Joey and Joe all going one-on-one. Joey kind of tries to go to the inside, and Alt recovers nicely and just slams him in, so he's not going anywhere. The other thing I'm not a huge fan of is you see how he switches his feet right there?
Who?
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Alt?
Joe Alt. Yeah, he switches his feet. I'm not a huge fan of that. But, I mean, I get it because he walls him off and collapses the edge maybe, but I'm not a huge fan of that. That looks pretty good. The guy, you know who he reminds me of, for now? He reminds me of, like, the Mountain. That's who I – every time I see him now.
So when I was on a podcast the other day, I said on the right side, you're going to have a mountain, and on the left, you're going to have a tactician. So which one are you going to want to go up against? All right, watch him again.
Max Crosby's going to have a hard time, dude. Oh, I like that. I like how he was patient. Did you see that? I like how he was patient with that.
Would you like me to go back?
Yeah, just go back real quick. Look how Joe Alt is patient as he's kicking out there. He's not in a rush to go get Joey. He's just kicking patiently. Yeah, and the only thing I would rather have him do here is when he tries to long arm him. This is why I kind of like to teach offensive line. When he goes for the long arm, he should smash his wrist, but I guess it's practice and no pads. Is this pads or no pads?
Pads.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess because it's practice, guys can roll up on each other. But that's when you want to smash the long arm right at his wrist, and it naturally throws his body down forward. Yeah, but look how he sinks his hips, dude. That's huge right there. The only thing I wish he would do too is keep moving his feet, though. Sink, move your feet. Sink, move your feet. You can't go dead legged. That was pretty nice. Who was that? Palmer?
So Palmer and DJ Chark and Ladd McConkey have actually they've been separating themselves a little bit from.
Well, I guess, I was about to jump on that hype train, but I guess so far in camp, the line looks good from the few videos I've seen. Oh, who's the center right there? Was that Bozeman?
Yeah.
Oh, you should look for work right there. You should look for work. What are we doing? Go pick up, go help up. Oh my God, look at Joe Alt right there. That looks pretty.
So watch Tooley's with Zion.
Trey Pipkin. Oh, yeah.
Watch. He would have
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bozeman
I'm going based off of what you said. Like with Bozeman right there could have helped because if it's a real game, Tooley goes.
Oh yeah, he would have always been his face. But Joe Alt looks pretty good. I just wish he would. Let's see. Did he turn his elbow? Oh, the other thing, he turns his shoulders a little too early for me. But Pipkins does that also. But look at that, dude. He doesn't look too bad. That's Joey Bosa. And, like, the best part is, just for anyone wondering, you want Joe Alt to get beat up and lose in camp. That way he doesn't lose in the game. He's going against some of the best edge rushers, in camp. So that's awesome, dude. That's great for when it comes to preseason and everything else.
Angel, I will be there. As of right now, I will be there on Monday. Dan, unfortunately, will not. But as of right now,
I got my own training camp, yeah.
So here's another play, Dan. I want you to check the left side again.
All right, let me zoom back in. Brian, I like your comments right there. Nice. We always love the trenches, my guy. Look at Joe Alt's stance, dude. He goes even like that. He's taller than half of these fools are about their size. Let's see this. He's patient. I like that. See, right there's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Right there, when you get a bull rush, okay, you have right there. If he would smack his wrists, he's falling forward into his ankles right there, and the rush is done. The other thing, if not, another thing I like to do, right, if you don't smash him down, I like to reverse it, smash it up. That way his weight goes up, and, he loses that, anchor on you, and then he just falls into you, and you just readjust your hands. That's the only thing I don't know why they don't teach NFL guys, the hand fighting. Hand fighting isn't just for defensive linemen. Offensive linemen need to do that to refit all the time. So that's the only thing. I hope he doesn't rely too much on his, obviously he has a size, so it's going to be a little bit harder to push if he sinks and everything else. But, I would encourage hand fighting as much as possible. If you have the size and then the technique to back it up, that's only going to make you an even better tackle, dude. So I hope they kind of get on him about that.
Nestor's asking any unsung heroes. Nestor, tight end Zach Hines out of South Dakota State. Tight end. He has looked pretty good. I would keep an eye out on him if you're a Chargers fan, because Donald Parham has been in and out of the field on the workout field. He's kind of been working off to the side, and Hines been putting in work. He's a big boy. He's about 6'7".
Damn.
He's been putting in some work, so I would watch out for him. So right here, you see him, and then he falls over. Does that worry you, Dan, because of who's standing?
Yeah,
right?
obviously he can fall on your, what is he, $300 million man? What's Justin Herbert?
262.
260, $200 million man, dude. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying. Like he does the right technique in the sense that if you're gonna get ran over, you hang on and you take him down with you, and I think he does that. But like right there, smash his wrist, dude. Smash his wrist. Look, he goes down with him. Yeah,
that's where Collier got hurt.
Oh, geez. Oh yeah,
So
I see him right there. Was it a shoulder? Let's see. Where's he? Yeah, he's just running. Oh, I couldn't really.
You can see him right here.
Yeah, I see him kind of lean over or whatever, a knee. But that's why. Yeah, but that's why you don't want to do that stuff. Like that's why it's better. Again, you either sink your hips, replace your hands, try and work it. I personally love the smashing wrist because that one's going to piss off defensive linemen. So that way, by the time the game's over, their thumbs are all, or their wrists are all bruised up and everything, and they remember about you and everything else. And it's very uncomfortable. It hurts. Like, the wrist is the focal point of the arm. Like if you control a wrist, you control the whole arm. Just like in
that's
UFC
what Jackie Chan said in The Karate Kid.
Wow, I don't even know. The only thing I remember about that movie is that not Jada Pinkett Smith. What's his son's name? What's his son's name?
I can't remember.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith.
Yes, yeah, I knew it was close. All I remember is that he was in the movie, and I thought this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That was probably the downfall of film, by the way, right there. After that, I felt like they just started remaking everything.
What did you think of? Look at Josh Palmer.
Or Josh Palmer. Yeah, he's the one who gets open, right? He was by himself, naked, down the seam. Love to see it, dude. I just hope they keep this up.
Oh, and Nestor, for you, another guy, Simi Fehoko. Simi Fehoko's made some good plays.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was still with the team. I was like,
they brought him back. Awesome. He's really loved in the locker room, and guys really. Brian, I wasn't there today, but I think either Chris or let me get that information for you. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, so I wasn't there today, but I have some good colleagues that Solier was not out there, neither was Leon Johnson, according to Pop. Alohi Gilman was out there today, Bud Dupree was there, and then Carson Barnhart were working off to the side. J.K. Dobbins, Junior Colson, Donald Parham, Tremont Morris, Bash. So Solier was not out there, but he walked under his own power. Again, I'm not a doctor. Again, I'll say exactly. I will never speculate on another player's injury. As
that's
Jim
not what
Harbaugh said.
It's not.
So but I think I'm sure Solier is going to be fine. He didn't look.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
He didn't.
I'm wondering still, what he's going to look like at guard this year, and I'm wondering what Pipkin's going to look at. Oh, well, actually, Pipkins might not even play. Actually, if Slater's healthy and everything else.
Pipkins would be the right guard. He's been playing right guard.
Oh, really? How does he look there then?
Well, what's his name is Greg Roman said that he's been doing a good job there, that he feels like he's really progressing. Good. He's like, it's not hard. He's like, so I don't know how many people know this, but there's a bunch of former 49ers there. Mike Upati's there, who used to play guard for them.
Yeah.
And Greg said that Alex Boone, I don't know if you remember Alex Boone, but Alex Boone was a guard for them, and he was I don't remember if he was an all-pro. I remember he was
I remember Boone. I remember Boone. He was there forever.
Well, they moved him from right tackle from tackle to guard.
Yeah.
And they felt like he adjusted really well. And he said, this is exactly what I think could happen with Pipkins. And Pipkins actually has looked good. And on one-on-ones, he did pretty well.
Especially because of his
size.
size and everything else, if you can't really handle the speed or a lot of movement on the edge, that's when you move him inside. He's got the damn size for it. He's sized up like a defensive tackle. The guy's huge. So, if it works, it works. Especially, do you imagine your trenches being over 6'5" or 6'6" or whatever most of them are?
They're all huge. I mean, probably the shortest guy out of there would either be Bozeman or Slater. So
and what is he, 6'4"?
Zion Johnson's looked really well, really good as well. So he's been pretty impressive. You can tell he lost weight. You can tell how good he's been.
Yeah, he looked jacked when we saw him at camp or one of these times. Yeah, he looked.
So
jacked.
Dan, look on your left hand side in this video. You'll see.
Let me go full screen.
Oh wait, no, my bad. That was DJ Chark. DJ. Oh, somebody asked about Angel. I think asked about Red Zone. Angel, they've been really spreading it around. It's been different players. It's not like they have one set player doing it. They have a lot of different ones. They're spreading the football around. You can totally tell that that's kind of an emphasis. Obviously, everybody got really excited yesterday watching Ladd McConkey against Derwin James.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Yeah.
Excuse me. So here's the play.
Yeah, look at him. Oof. Yeah, that looks pretty good, dude.
And Derwin even gives him a
good job. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, if you control the line of scrimmage, these guys will get open. That's why I'm not even worried. I keep talking trash to my buddy I made a bet with about them making the playoffs. I keep talking to my boss that, I'm not even worried about the season. I think they're going to, like I said before, I think 13 wins is a possibility at most. And I think they'll win at least 10.
So
make the playoffs.
Ladd has really been impressive in camp.
He looks shifty.
He's finding different areas. And I think that's why they brought him in. I'm going to be honest. If they would have had him along with Keenan and Mike, that would have been really interesting to watch all three of them, just because he's the kind of player that everybody had been hoping the Chargers would draft year in and year out because of the shiftiness and everything that he brings to the team. But going off of that, Ladd's been very impressive. I really think that he's going to be that security blanket for Justin. He had Keenan for all these years where he needed something on third down. Boom, you go to him. Yeah. Now he's going to have a guy in Ladd McConkey that could do that. Chase Daniel, who we all know, is a former. He was on the Chargers for a couple. Yeah, he keeps on saying that he thinks Ladd is going to have 100 catches this year, which. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised with the way he's been catching in camp and everything. Yeah. Nestor, you're right. The play action, especially with the way they're going to run the football,
going to be elite.
Yeah, their play action is going to be really, really nice. But yeah, Ladd's been a guy that everybody's gotten really excited about. Dan, I think you're going to really like this one. This is Will Dissly against Deion Henley. Deion Henley's had a strong camp, I believe. I think Deion's taken positive steps forward.
Good.
So watch Will Dissly, I believe, is.
Where's Deion? Deion's somewhere here. Is he?
Deion's over here. So over here with on this side. So on the. Can you see him or no?
Yeah, I'm looking to the left. Yeah. He's
all right. So watch the throw by your quarterback on this play.
Oof. Threaded it right in there. Damn.
If you think about that, if Justin's even a hair off,
it's big six. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I think even Deion thought, I have a pick six. Oh, watch your quarterback on here.
Oh, he's talking trash. Pointed at him too to let him know. Dude, that's hilarious though. But that just shows you honestly how strong his arm is that he could zip it into there. Zip it, and obviously the accuracy, putting it in the spot that he wants.
Zippity doo dah.
Zippity. Oh no, sorry, we can't talk about that anymore. It's not that right.
So that just watch it again,
dude. That's why I'm saying like the Senna Odin is just something special. Like he's just light years ahead of these fools, and hopefully hopefully now, they're going to take the proper strides that they need, that they should have been taking years before, because the son of Odin will take you to the damn promised land for now. You just got to get someone to run the damn team effectively. Oh, more video.
I guess you can either watch. Oh, so here you go. McFadden, for somebody who asked about McFadden. Here he is at tight
end.
Extra
Tight end.
the extra lineman.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's off the ball or whatever, he's eligible.
Here's Zach Hines right next to Joe Alt, and then you have Slater and Alt on the edges. So
damn. Could you imagine that? Two red
it's
oaks.
Bud Dupree on this side, and on Slater side, and it's Thule against Alt.
Oh God. Oh, nice. Nice. McFadden's a big dude too. Could you imagine if they do some of this and just bring in an extra protector when they go play action and stuff like that? They could be elite. And the biggest thing. What?
Watch Slater on this play.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Go back. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Brick wall, dude. Brick wall. That's what it's all about. I think that's what they've been missing since they've drafted Herbert. They just have not had a line that could protect him. He's taken a lot of abuse left and right and everything else. And now I'm hoping this is the damn turning point where we're finally going to have some guys up front who can really just, lay the wood on people.
And if anybody's wondering, at practices and everything, so far they've been saying that but Jim told us on Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember, but he said he basically said that right now the ones is at a medium speed and that the twos and the threes are at fast speed. Well, not fast, not medium, but he just wants them to thud. So you just like kind of hit them with your shoulder pad a little bit and that's it. He's like, the ones are ahead of the
wrap
curve.
up.
Twos and the threes that kind of need to go harder and go a little bit more. So Nestor, that's something that I've been saying and I've been seeing from them even since minicamp. I know they didn't have pads on, but that quick slant to Chark was always there. And the thing is that I know that his stats kind of fell off, and somebody said that, like injury, stuff like that, whatever. But Chark hasn't had a quarterback like Justin Herbert. So I think Chark in this offense could be a big addition to this team, especially because they're going to need him. They're going to need Palmer. They're going to need McConkey. And I know you guys, I know there's a little bit of I'm not going to speculate on what it is, but they're going to need Quentin Johnston as well to show off that speed. I hate when you smile like that.
Yeah. But the thing is that I've been trying to tell people.
I think Darius Davis is going to be Darius Davis is going to do some things in this offense, and they're just not showing you guys because obviously you guys have cameras out there and you guys are showing the world. Hell, there was a guy on a train. Dan, let me go ahead. Finish your
pull up.
point.
I was about to say, pull up the Bill Belichick GIF with the binoculars, dude. But I think that's the biggest thing when we're talking about QJ again, right? I forgot who I was talking to the other day where I was telling him, like, the thing is if he's not the deep threat guy, if he's a middle to short, you can scheme ways to get him open and just say, turn north and south, get as many yards as you can, use the speed, athleticism, whatever else that, apparently they have. But, yeah, for real, he was a Panther, yeah, exactly. Who the hell have the Panthers had? Is that when I think it was probably when Baker Mayfield was out there playing scout team D-line, isn't it?
No, and I think it was I think he had Bryce Young there too. So, and then before that, he was on the Urban Meyer Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
but anyway,
DJ must feel like a whole new.
There's no way
you
don't.
Guy. Yeah, and watch this.
Oh my God. They even had someone on the train doing it. That's crazy. Someone in the NFL took that video and just zoomed in by like 1 million, see all the pixels and are trying to figure out what's going on. But, they're going to figure it out. I just think these guys have so much camaraderie between the coaches. Like, they're going to understand how to work together well and just figure out things to get some of these guys involved in the game. Because I think, and honestly, I know Herbert's had wide receiver injuries, which is already, I would say help him because it shows that he can work with any type of wide receiver. I think this is only going to help him more. It's going to help him go through his progressions, kind of build relationships with different types of wide receivers. And I think that's going to help him just make him a better quarterback. You know what I mean? Before Urban Meyer, 1 or 2. But I'm not worried about it. They're going to figure it out. So I'm not too worried about that. Because like I said at the beginning, Harbaugh does not strike me as the guy who says we need to hang on to this guy because he was a first-round pick until the very end. So
yeah, no, and Nestor's right. DJ Chark has been a big time player, and like we said, he needs a system like this where he really could they could really bring the best out of him. So Dan, I do want you to see this play
chop
though.
ass fiend.
I do want you to see this play with Joe Alt is at right tackle. He's up against Joey.
Let me zoom.
Let me know when you're ready.
Right tackle. Okay. Oh,
hold on. There goes that train.
There you go. The spies.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's a little too laggy. You can't really see anything out of it.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it's a little too laggy. He gets beat on that one. It looks like he's right on Herbert.
Yeah, he goes basically right by him with
yeah, well that's my thing, right? Like that's why on the edge, I'm very much against tackles turning their shoulders.
You can see right there. You can see right there. Joey uses his hands to swipe him.
Yeah, get around. Yeah, that's why. I'm not a fan. Oh, there you go. It's starting to run better. I'm not a fan of tackles turning their shoulder early and reaching out at a time they're not. That's not the right time. If that makes sense. You always want to slow play edge players and let them come to you. You're the one who's basically the general picking the battlefield. Let them come to you. You decide when to put your hands on them. You decide when to strike. Make the defender make the first move, and more likely than not, you will win that rep. Like I said, and the other thing I don't like is turning your shoulders early. It looks like he's already turning his shoulders to peak, and when you turn your shoulders, it just makes the edge smaller. So I don't like that. You only turn your shoulders really if you're going to strike, if you're ready to strike or run them out or whatever. But I'm not a huge fan of that. What's up, Jorge? What's up, bro? Yeah, but like I said, he looks good so far. I mean, this is the time to take your lumps and learn. That way, in season, hopefully he'll have an all-pro season like Slater did when he first came in.
So right now, you said you want to make it the first move.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, in a sense, just like this.
Oh my God! Make the first move, Conway. That's the one? Yeah, of course.
Conway and Riley, the two captains are 1-on-1.
What a great movie.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
Jeez.
Look at that.
I could already hear the dings for the copyright.
Oh no. Okay. That's why I got off. That's a great movie though.
It is. The Stooge is not here. We booted his ass today. We wanted to have a nice episode, smooth rolling, no shenanigans, no grab assery. We're good to go today. But yeah.
Let me
Let's see what else you got.
Speaking of DJ Chark, this is what
Jorge.
He's doing a great job at everything. Just great attitude, great team guy, smart, and he's been a Pro Bowl player. I really think I sense a hunger in him too, and it's showing every day. So he's doing a great job. Can't speak enough about it, and you just want to continue to develop chemistry with each receiver. And DJ, it looks like they're coming together. I saw Justin grabbing him and talking to him about something, which is what you want. So it's all good.
So that's another thing that I kind of wanted to bring up is that I've been noticing when I'm walking around and players aren't standing by themselves, like off to the side, like they're coming off the field and they're like Joe Alto or I don't know, like Bozeman will grab Alt and be like, hey, this, or like Slater, or like I saw Khalil Mack and Joey for about 10 minutes yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. They were going through different things and using their hands, and then Thule got involved, and then Joey pulled off Thule, and they started going through things. And the cornerback's the same thing. Like I saw Tony Jefferson grab a player and say, "Hey, I think you should do this," and then Derwin's talking to Christian Fulton, and it just really seems like the guys really care for each other, and they really want to, like, you can tell that Jim has already built in a winning nucleus, not a winning nucleus, but like the winning mentality.
It looks like a team. It looks like a team is what you're saying. It looks like a team.
Completely different from years past. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not saying that like it's completely different. Like, guys still talked and they still interacted, but it really does look like guys are having fun out there. And I feel like fun is kind of a word that it is true. Like, at the end of the day, you do want to get up and go and want to be there and everything. And it seems like these guys are really excited about it. And it seems like these guys really do have team camaraderie with each other. So no, there it is. I was waiting for somebody to say that.
You know what's funny?
I could be talking about Mike McCoy.
That's Eric's boy. You better be careful. But and Bernie Wilson, shout out.
Well, Coach McCoy.
You missed a perfect opportunity to bring up, that scene from Remember the Titans. What fun? You're here to what? He's like, put your hand down before I break it off and shove it in your giant hand parts. He's like, you're here to have fun. It's not fun now, isn't it? No, coach. I love that. That's one of my favorite football movies ever. Remember the Titans. Denzel, why do you have to bring up this bum? This guy's a bum. He's a bum. He's a bum. What is he? Dolphin fans really are brainwashed. They're like a cult.
Did you hear what he said?
No. He said, show me the money.
Yeah.
That's what you want out of a quarterback who can't go past the first read. That is so stupid. This is such a...
No, I'm not dropping nukes on previous coaches. Mike McCoy, Anthony Lynn, and Brandon Staley were always great with me. There was... I'm not dropping anything on anybody, so...
I know. I agree, Jorge. I don't know who the hell that guy is, but they paid him like one, apparently. It's just a joke. Like, the quarterback market is just a joke now. I don't know why people still play into this, but... that I'm gonna save that for regular Compas. Hopefully next Monday when I can.
Quarterback is this?
On. That's my quarterback, baby. That's the son of Odin.
Cleats to practice. We see him saying crazy things like being born, like you feel like he's being born coming to practice. Are guys buying in to what he's selling?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. He'll jump in there and take some quarterback reps. So if I'm not careful,
can you still throw it? Watch out, man.
And if I take a breather for a quick second, he's in there. And so I gotta be pretty stubborn with my reps.
I think it's so funny how they're supposed football media, but they have no idea the way a team runs. Like that is so normal. Like, I had coaches wearing cleats, repping with us, doing all that. Well, you remember, head coach in high school sometimes ran scout team offense and he was the quarterback. Like, that is so normal. It's just so crazy. Oh,
but
my,
I guess
they're so
NFL,
used to
in the NFL that doesn't happen.
But because they're so used to the robotic. But look at the problem though. I mean, we're not gonna spend a whole time because this is an episode for another day. When Dan Campbell was hired, talking about kneecaps and everything else, oh, he's an idiot, he's a meathead, da 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 da. That's normal in any football building. That's what you want your head coach to do. If you want to pull something up, why don't you pull up Kirby Smart's pregame speech before the national championship or something like that? That's a thing of beauty. Add the Southern accent, plus 10 points, dude. I've been on my NCAA grind. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just so funny to me that things like that are so normal. Like, oh, he's wearing cleats. He's talking about this and that. Like, what?
Great week. Finally put my finger on it. I mean, I just love these guys. And it's the players, it's the coaches, it's everybody in the organization. And I think you might say it's early, but to make that kind of statement. And I've been thinking it for a while, and I finally put my finger on it. It's like, just everybody doing anything and everything they can to help our team win. And, it starts with the players, but it's to a man, it's every man. And,
it's funny.
They're gonna be
Tyson, go ahead.
No, I was going to say next they're going to be like, oh my God, he said he loves his players. Oh, that's so new, so different. What's going on?
It's funny. Rich Eisen was saying that, and I mean, some of these guys covered Jim back when he was with
San Francisco
and everything.
Stanford, yeah.
So Jim they're saying that it looks like Jim's really having fun, and I know that obviously. See, there's levels to this. Jim in the off season is going to be different. Jim in
100%.
mini camp is going to be different. Jim during training camp is going to be. Jim in the season is going to be different. But leading up to this point, I mean, we all have to remember too. In San Francisco, him and Trent Baalke were about to scrap in the parking lot. My bad. Jorge's in here. He's going to take it literally. Not literally, but
I would have paid for that pay-per-view.
Trent Baalke and him did not like each other whatsoever. Here, the Chargers said, "You choose the man that you believe can help you lead this franchise." So, Jorge, I think he's gonna be. If his answers are already if his answers sometimes are a little bit like snip, 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 like in the season, I think he's gonna be a little bit more
old school. He's old school, I think it's a fresher breath of air.
It's gonna be Bill Belichick-esque when it comes to his answers.
Go win me 6. Go win me 7. Do one better.
So obviously when it comes to Jim though, I think he's been here before. He knows what it's like. And so you're predicting showing Jim backyard wrestling by week 4? No, hell no. They like each other. They respect each other. And if you guys have a chance, go listen to Joe Ortiz on Rich Eisen's podcast or his show. He did a good interview there where he talked about, he's like, look, I've known Jim since he was a quarterback. I think he was a quarterback for the Ravens all those years ago. So,
he had been with the Ravens for like 30 years, I think, or something.
Yeah, Ortiz had. So they like each other. They have a vision for this team. They know what they want, and that's what happens when a head coach and a GM work in unison. With Baalke and Harbaugh, it was just toxic. So now they're working in unison. They feel like they can bring something to this team. So, Dan, by the way, I just want to get your reaction on this. It just came out. The top 100 players.
Oh my God! They put him 16. I could find 34 players better at their position than this guy. Last year he was 58. What did he do this year? He's a bum. He's a bum, and they're going to overpay for his dumbass too. It's unbelievable.
He's gonna. Oh, by the way, on regular Compas, I was saying I hope he hits free agency. It'd be fun.
So do I. That would be fun.
It would be fun to watch.
They're going to overpay for another average quarterback. Dak or Tua? Give me Dak. I think I would rather take Dak over Tua. I do not trust that left-handed throwing Samoan for nothing. I don't trust him. But I was going to tell you, Frau, I like what Jorge commented right here. Every time I feel sad, I remind myself the same thing. I remind myself Jim Harbaugh is the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. Going to make a grown man cry out here, Jorge. That's amazing. That's a good feeling to have right there.
This is what Khalil Mack said the other day.
Damn, he's yacked.
And that starts with, but we want to win. And that starts with just understanding the guys that we have in the locker room and the special group we can have when we gel together. It's potential at this point, but I like to put actions behind the words. I don't like to speak.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that right there. That's true, though. Like, it doesn't matter. You need to have team camaraderie to win and understand and feel each other out and have a relationship. Let's see this.
Khalil's just one of the best, football people I've ever been around, man. He takes his game so serious. He's a leader. He's got this humbleness about him, but yet he's probably one of the most competitive people I've been around. And so you can see why he's who he is, right? Why he's played the way he's played. Shout out to him. I think he was just named one of the top 25 college players of the last 25 years, coming from Buffalo, which is pretty special.
And he was numbered 29 on the NFL
and then
top
Joey,
100.
29.
Really good influence on Joey.
He's better than Dak
competitive
at his
too.
position.
He's really, really hungry right now to be great. Those guys really kind of push each other. And so I'm super excited about the dynamic there and what I think those guys can do within our defense, for our defense. And I'm just excited to continue to progress with them, continue to try different things and see what our best stuff can be, given each situation. And it's a great place to start to have the type of talent that we have there.
Yeah, it seems like Angel just said right now.
Put it up there. I'll put it
He
up there.
said Khalil has not been a Charger for long, but man, he seems like he's one of my all-time favorites. He's won us over so fast. Angel, you know what's funny? That's what I was. I can't remember who I was talking about that with. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After the season, Khalil looked a little bit puzzled, a little like it looked like he was kind of questioning everything because we asked him, do you want to come back? He's like, it's not just on me, it's on if they want to have me back and if they want me here and if all this. And he just looked, I don't know, he looked like he was really questioning everything on if he really wanted to be here, on if this was gonna work, and because I mean, obviously, if we're being completely honest, since North Turner, these guys haven't won a division. Like LT was still on the team when they won the division. I don't think he was Jorge. I don't think he was pondering retirement. I think what he was doing was pondering if maybe it was time to move on to a different team that could help him. Because Khalil Mack, I'm going to be honest, Khalil Mack, after the career he's had, deserves to win a championship. Like the dude deserves a championship. He deserves to be in contention for one. Unfortunately, he's had a bad shake with the Raiders. He's had a bad shake with the Bears.
Oh my God!
And in his first 2 years with the Chargers, he's had a bad shake as well. So I'm sure.
Yeah, talk about just falling from the ugly tree essentially and picking a franchise, dude.
Yeah, he's had.
Exactly, Jorge.
He's had. I mean, yeah, but I'm just going based off of like. Khalil's gonna wear that gold jersey or that gold jacket. So
100%.
A Super Bowl could be something that really puts him over the top, and then you start having these conversations.
Slip the note to Goodell. I like the storyline. I like this storyline.
So he could have like Angel said, he could have signed with a playoff team, and that's that. But his demeanor really changed when we first talked to him after a couple months ago, right during minicamp. And he really was talking about the excitement. And it wasn't him just talking, not talking just to talk, but not just him saying, oh, let's hype this up. No, Dan deserves a gold jacket. I agree with that.
No, shout out, my boy.
It's him saying it from the point of view of he really believes that. And this guy might be Jim Harbaugh something different. And I mean, you talk to ex-players. I mean, Dan, we talked to Vernon Davis at the Super Bowl. Yeah. We talked to a couple other people that knew him from the Bay Area days, and they all said Harbaugh comes with a lot of baggage in the sense of like he might be short with the media. Yeah. He might not like the way questions are asked. Yeah. He does things differently, but at the end of the day, what it all matters is they win. So that's the thing about here. I really felt like Khalil said, no, yeah, I need to be here. I can't go anywhere. Like they kept, remember, a lot of people thought it was going to be maybe either Khalil or Joey and Keenan. Yeah. Keenan was going to be for sure here. But then they were able to keep both of the pass rushers. And then you really look at what they have in the pass rushing unit, and you really think to yourself, and you're like, oh, wow, okay. Like in the past, the Chargers would have just settled with the three that they already had. But they said, no, we need to go get a guy like Bud Dupree who's going to add something else. Dan, I don't know if I'm a little crazy. You could each of these guys could easily get 10 sacks this year.
Oh, especially because they're spread out. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, that's not a huge problem.
Using different formations. At times you have Khalil, Thule, and Joey on the field.
Lineups up
front, at other times, they've been throwing out different lineups with all four of those guys.
Yeah, you have your third down package and all that other stuff, not only for DBs and linebackers, but for D line. Yeah.
So I really feel like when Jim and Khalil's not going to say anything, Jim's not going to say it either. But I bet you when he sat down, he probably told him, "Give me what you have left, and I promise you, we will do something with this." So that's go ahead.
Two quick points on that. Like, I don't know what more people need to understand than like just look at his press conferences alone. Like, you could tell the guy is high intensity, high tempo. Like, that's what he's about. That's what's gotten him to where he is. He's not going to change for anybody. And obviously, if it rubs people sitting in those chairs asking the questions the wrong way, well, the door's at the back of the room, so don't let it hit you on the ass on the way out. I love everything I've seen from, his press conferences, because you could tell that's what it is. So if he's like that there, imagine behind closed doors how he is with his people. Hell, when he got hired, I saw the damn video of Jack Harbaugh talking about Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali. And I said, sign his ass to the team too. Have him go coach somebody out there. Go be the motivator. Go just create a stupid position. Get his ass in the building too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, those are the guys, those are the guys that, you get people to run walls for you because they know just like they'll run through a wall for you, you'll run through a wall for them. So I honestly can't wait to see what's going to happen. I think this is going to be, I'm hoping this is the renaissance or rebirth of the Chargers, and we kind of get back to the Marty Schottenheimer days and start actually getting after instead of being the punchline.
Smartest advice? It's probably just a simple question, like who got it better than us? Nobody, honestly.
Facts.
Like, I take that as like it goes with life and just a lot of stuff. It's bigger than football for me. But I take that little tip, advice, question, as well. People may say, I take that, and run with it.
Denzel's had a strong camp as well.
I was about to say, I thought, yeah. Well, he's always been good. Like the only thing with him was injuries, and then I think he had a few concussion things or whatever. But going real quick to Angel's comment about, I get it about the Keenan Allen thing and trading and everything else. I get it, but in my opinion, and this is what I get a lot of flack for on regular Compas, like there's only so much money you can distribute on a team. And in my opinion, the most important are the 5 guys up front offensively and the, front 6, 7, whatever your defensive front is. If you control the line of scrimmage, everyone else will look better. I kid you not. I kid you not, Angel. That will happen. If you protect Herbert and he has 3 to 5 seconds or 6 to throw, he's going to make damn Ladd McConkey an all-pro. Hell, he might make Quentin Johnson a damn all-pro. Give him time, protect the man, let the son of Odin get back there, just start cooking up recipes for these fools. You know what I mean? They didn't win with Keenan. They'll be fine without him. That's a good point also. Like, I understand, right?
But it's not because of.
I know it's not, but you're missing the production. Someone's going to have to pick that up, whether it's distributed through 5 or 6 receivers or 2
running
guys
backs,
or whatever.
tight ends.
Yeah. You're gonna
real quick. What did you see here? This is one that I haven't shown you. Right side. Are you ready?
Oh, let me zoom in up in this bitch. All right, there we go. Oh, I like that. That's a little bit better. He had the running back help there at least, but I think
running back's help wasn't that good.
I know, but even there he was too early, I think. Look how he's already trying to reach. Keep kicking, dude. Keep kicking. Keep the proper leverage that you had. Keep kicking. Don't worry about getting hands on them. There's no pads. Was that helmets?
No, that was pads.
Oh.
Eric loves talking hogs with you. It's so funny to watch.
It's amazing.
Speaking of, we were talking about Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
He was on NFL Network. Let's hear what he had to say.
Oh, yeah.
You need an explanation for Jim Harbaugh. You are not Googling his bio. You know exactly who he is. Day by day, you watch him out here. He's running around wearing cleats.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You see from that guy.
Oh man, a lot of different things, man. But you could tell why he's won, why he's been so successful throughout his coaching career and his playing career. Just understanding who he is as a man, gaining an understanding of who he is as a man. He's a straight shooter, but he also is going to tell you what he likes and what he doesn't like from the standpoint of how he likes the pace of practice and what he expects us to do and how he expects us to get better and push each other every day. And so it's one of those feelings where you definitely don't want to let a guy like that down.
I'm sure everybody, you don't need to.
I love when they bring up the cleats. That just tells me, these are, the ball boys in the back who never played or got on the field or whatever. They're just so, it's like a new world to them. They don't even understand what's going on. My God. But, I don't know what more there is to tell you. I think Harbaugh is one of those guys who's not really a tell him guy. He's going to show you. That's what he wants. Just for instance, I know this is high school and everything else. Sometimes I'll hold the bag because I want the boys to hit me. I want to feel that strike. I want to feel the force they're getting behind it, more than anything, so I can correct it and be like, if you're not hitting me the way, you should, I can correct it because I felt it. If I just watch them strike, I don't know if that strike is really significant or not. So, plenty of coaches jump in there and do things, and it's not like a foreign concept just because they haven't seen it in the NFL with these reporters and all that other stuff. Like, it's very common because you show them, especially, I'm a big believer in like, if they see you do it with them, they're going to buy in a lot more, if that makes sense. So that's just kind of what I like to do. I like to lead from the front. I'm sure Jim Harbaugh likes to lead from the front. So of course he's going to jump in there and do it. Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute. Were you bringing up the Remember the Titans one? Why don't you? We'll
no,
close
this
out
is
with
Brandon. This is Brandon Staley with
Oh my God. You looked up a photo?
Diomorde Lenore. He's
Oh.
working out with him.
Oh, you can't zoom this in, can you?
No.
Yeah, exactly. See? There's no difference. Yeah. They're going to say, oh my God, Brandon Staley struck a player. Yeah, there's no difference. It's just working with him. Yeah. I wonder if they're saying he's wearing cleats. He's working with the players. Yeah.
I mean, it just went with what you were saying. I just saw it right now on social media.
Yeah. Of course. Of course
that'll
he'll
be a
do
good
that.
video. It goes-
Of course.
yeah. So
unless they're running gassers, that's hilarious. Jorge, have you seen Dan Campbell? He does those up downs with him.
Lenore said, hold on. He said of Staley, shit, where is it? Or shoot, sorry.
I'll tell you one thing, Jorge.
The genius. It's like having Kyle on defense, just the knowledge that he brings to the room and how much guys respect him, respect his word when he speaks. It's a blessing for him to be here with us. I really respect him as a coach, as a person. The joy he brings to our room with just the knowledge of teaching us so many
Jorge, you're a
things.
dog.
It's a
I love
blessing
you,
to have
dog.
him here.
That's amazing.
Oh God, I can only imagine. Oh my
He's
God,
on fire, dude. He's on
Yeah,
fire today.
but yeah, that's basically that is those are some of the guys that have kind of stood out through the first few days. Let me see. Let me go through the.
I was about to say, why don't you pull up the Remember the Titans scene and we'll end it there.
All right.
Give him something good. Give him something good. Little Denzel, get hyped up for football season, baby. I'm tired of all this baseball crap. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. It's football. I smell it. You smell it in the air for now? Freshly painted plastic turf. The chewing tobacco in the air. The Coke Zeros I drink. It's amazing. I can't wait. There you go. Jorge smells it. Oh my God, it's amazing. I love that smell.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you one one clip first. The beginning of that clip, because I think it's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Let me go full. Oh yeah.
How many yards you think you're gonna get this season, bro?
I ain't want to brag, Big Blue, but I figure on at least 1,000. But I ain't want to brag.
No, brother. It's fun. Yes.
Can they induct Denzel Washington to the damn NFL Hall of Fame for that? That is amazing right there. Oh my God.
a great
I love
actor.
that movie. Jorge, you know what's funny? Speaking of the Senate freshly pressed pigskins, I don't know why I love having a ball in my hand. I'm a lineman. I don't carry that thing. Maybe to snap. I love having a ball in my hand. I love the feel of a football. I don't know what
I'll give you guys a little snippet. Dan was a hell of a tight end in
parochial 8th grade flag football. That's right, baby.
Hell
That's
of a
right.
tight end.
That's right.
But obviously, we were only going to do this for about 30 to 40 minutes.
We always
ended
end
up
up
on an
going-
hour.
yeah.
I know. But I just want to give a quick shout out to Jorge, GS, Angel,
Shout out.
Ryan.
Shout out.
See,
I was a guard and
Brian.
tackle, Jorge. I never
Yes.
played center.
Yeah.
I was very
So,
emergency.
everybody that commented, thank you guys. Everybody who's watching, thank you guys so much. We will be back probably next. Oh shoot, Gilbert and I will probably do something from Chargers on Sunday after the scrimmage, so make sure you guys look out for that. They are joint practicing against the Rams.
That'll be good.
So there you go. Shout out to Gilberto. Oh, you
Shout
know
out,
what's funny?
Angel.
By the way, Angel told Gilbert that he loved him, and he's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, because Dan's not here." So Gilberto fell for the old okadoke. But again, so Gilbert and I will do something from Chargers. They're going to be having a joint practice with the Rams. Gilbert and I will bring you guys our best tidbits from there, what we saw, what we think. So make sure you guys tune into that. And again, A lot of cool stuff happening. So he's shouting out Gilbert and now Vic. Okay, there you go. Good job, Jorge.
Shout
there
out.
you go.
Shout out.
That's classy right there. But again, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are on the lookout. Hey, we're having some problems right now going live on Twitter. So they want you now, or on X, whatever the shit it's called. They want you now to
Verify,
have a blue
right?
check mark to do it. So, but for the time being, make sure you guys hit the notification button. Make sure you guys know when we go live, just so that you guys get an alert as soon as you know that we're going live, just so that you guys right away, boom, okay, you guys are going live, let's do it. So, but
there you go, Angel. Look for him. Look for the goat out there. The goat.
All right, awesome,
the
Angel.
Goat!
Yeah, you should. But yeah, make sure you guys say hi at training camp. I'll say hi to anybody. I'll chat with you guys for a bit. So make sure you guys do say hi. Again, thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are awesome. But for the time being, we're gonna head out. And again, make sure you guys look for all the content. We have a lot of great content coming up. But
Guy Ferrieri interview. Go check it out.
Oh yeah. I interviewed Guy Fieri. I know it's a Raiders interview, but
Still
it was
interesting.
a lot of
That
fun.
was funny.
Yeah, and it's a lot of interesting stuff that we get into. So he even talks about how he had to call John Gruden to ask him, "Hey, is it okay if I make hamburgers for Andy Reid?" So it was pretty funny. But all right. Oh, Jorge wants it. No, I can't do it because then Gilbert will get angry. But all right, everybody, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. We are out. Dan, thank you so much for making time for us. And we are out. Anything else?
Be a compa, telecompa.